Hello folks, welcome back to Fallout 76, and I'm just heading back to Fort Atlas now to carry on with the Steel Dawn update and the Brotherhood of Steel quests. Not a whole lot's changed since last time. I've grinded a couple of levels, just doing challenges and stuff, but yeah, we'll see what they got next for us. I've also got that miscellaneous quest to go find that key to get a password for that bunker where we got our shelter. Oh, speaking of the shelter, I did build more onto it, so I'll show you that later on. For now, let's just go back and talk to Paladin Romani.
Perfectly preserved pie with every dinner decline.
Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat.
Are you related to Preston and Garvey by chance? Understood, Paladin.
I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
I like that they give us the crap detail. A settlement needs your help. That's okay.
Stay strong, friend.
I know of a few settlements that are set up in tree houses. I'm trying to remember if I've been to one called the Retreat before. Oh, okay. I have been out here. Didn't know there was people here now. Last time I was there, well, it was a long time ago, I guess.
Last night I dreamed I fell out of bed and straight to the forest floor. Good thing our houses have walls.
Oh yeah, I remember this place. Does look different. Okay, how do we get over there?
It's nice having everyone nearby. Even if they
Looks
are
like it might rain later.
I'm getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
Hello there, stranger. What can I do for you?
I'm here on behalf of the Brotherhood.
Well, aren't you just the cutest Brotherhood member I've ever seen? My name is Jenny Brown, and I'm the mama hen of this little family here at the Retreat. Lately, my kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her Blood Eagle raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives. You should take some time to talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger that they can share with you, you know.
Just a mist makes it harder to see.
Okay, Mama Hen.
Right. Let me know if you need anything else, darling.
I like how she says, I'm the cutest Brotherhood member she's ever seen. Look at me. What about this says cute? If I was this lady, I would have thought that I was a raider coming up here.
I don't know who. Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you.
Wow, nice threat. Do you have any useful information about Dagger?
I went out hunting shortly after one of her weekly collections and tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout is. I lost their trail and wasn't able to get the exact location, but I do know that there's somewhere to the southwest. If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn Blood Eagles are taking our food, water, stim packs, everything. All in exchange for allowing us to keep our lives.
What do you like about living here?
Being high up in these trees makes me feel safe. Plus, everyone looks out for each other here, and we do what we can to make the best of it. If you can just help get rid of Dagger, we can go back to living in peace.
How did you meet Jenny Brown?
My partner and I were holed up in a building when we heard some people come inside and start looking through the place. We were worried that we would have to fight, but instead, Miss Jenny welcomed us into her group with open arms and offered us a place in the family.
Okay, anyways.
Please help us give that Dagger what she deserves.
Yeah, sure thing.
Miss
Okay.
Jenny brought us all
Like the
together.
fog. Looks like it might rain later.
You should leave. Sorry. I'm wary of outsiders, what with Dagger holding us hostage. Forgive any attitudes from us. We got people going hungry here.
This light in the back is something that really irritating me. What more can you tell me about Dagger?
I run the storehouse here and have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Yeah, her and those Blood Eagle raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's gotta be done about her, and I hope you're the one to do it.
What made you want to live in tree houses?
You kidding me? It's gotta be the coolest digs you can get in the apocalypse. I'm proud to call this place my home, and these people my family.
You're right about that. Why did you join Jenny Brown?
I was surrounded by a group of vicious mole rats. Some members of Miss Jenny's family found me. They saved me. I figured I could use some more protection from all the nastiness in this world. Now we just need to deal with Dagger.
Okay, then.
You go get that dagger, and bring me back my Instamash, please.
Yeah, sure, I'll get right on getting your Instamash. Is there another one? Okay.
Scorched or the ferals don't get you. The rats.
Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now.
I'm here about Dagger. What do you know about her?
I know that she's got numbers, and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes. They've been harassing our caravans. It's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people. I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have the supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off.
Do raiders need excuses to kill people off? How did you end up here in the retreat?
Miss Jenny heard of all the people in Appalachia. Thought it'd be a good spot for some consistent trading opportunities. Came across all these abandoned tree houses, and it seemed like the perfect place to set up our little haven. It allows us to keep our independence while still making it easy to trade with the settlers.
Okay.
I believe in you. Give that dagger what she deserves.
Afternoon.
Okay. Go back and talk to Mama Hen here.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know us. We're peaceful people. We don't want to bother or be bothered. So, will you help us?
Come snooping around.
I'd be happy to help.
Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful. Dagger and her lieutenants are dangerous folk.
Yeah, I gather that. Okay. Find the Blood Eagle hideout.
Need some new clothes.
Oh.
I'm getting really muddy.
I wonder if it's the place called Dagger's Den. I think I stumbled across that place fairly recently. Let's go over to the station. One of the random Blood Eagle camps. I didn't know it was going to be part of a story, but that was before the Brotherhood of Steel update came out. Okay, let me just remove that there. Yeah, this thing, talk to Maggie about Monongah Mine. It's one of the quests that I popped up when I was doing the quest for Foundation. That quest is the reason why people are nuking that section of the Savage Divide over here. Because you have to nuke the mine to, like, bust open the entrance or something and go in there. I noticed when I picked up the quests on another character, so that's something we have to look forward to. I'll have another excuse to go through a silo and nuke some stuff. We'll get to that soon enough. I'm gonna have to make sure I've got a good collection of stim packs and a few 1,000 rounds of ammo before I go in there. Oh god, oh god. What the hell is shooting me? Why am I dying so fast? Is it the flamethrower? Oh, it is. Holy hell. That thing's horrible. Jeez. Maybe I need to use a flamethrower. No, give me that stim pack. Got this stupid... dang it. I've got to I use those stupid lunch boxes they give you. One of them makes things blow up into confetti. Which is slightly amusing, except for when you go to loot things. And that flamethrower was terrible. Maybe they're extra effective against power armor or something. They're really hyping these raiders up. I wonder if they're going to be that bad. Oh. Sorry, puppy. Okay, I found the hideout. What do you want now? So ridiculous. They're working on a old comp car. Cool. One of these days, we're gonna get a... Oh, there we go. We're gonna get a Fallout game where we can drive these old cars. I know there's mods for some of the games, but it's not the same. Go in there in a minute. I just want to get rid of these people. Oh, you have a Gatling plasma? Let me just take that from you. I could use some more mods for it. Although there's an annoying thing on 76 where the guns you see people shooting at you with and what they're holding are not what they actually have on them. So hopefully that's not the case. Oh. Oh, that was a Gatling laser. That was clearly a Gatling plasma. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, there you are. I guess I don't really need to kill these guys, but might as well. Okay. Where was that door? There we go. Dagger's Den. Okay, we're on a good old extermination mission. What the hell was that? Oh. Why did it stop? I haven't been in here though. Are they chicken fighting? What a bunch of savages.
How did it get to this point?
Don't know. Wait a minute. Something about this entire place seems familiar. Like I've been in here a long time ago when it was like more empty. Either that or they reused an interior and modified it from something else. Okay. Investigate the area. Will do. I'm actually gonna plunder it because I kind of need some materials. Throne room key. Brianna Hawk's diary. After the destruction of Harper's Ferry, the Free Staters and survivors who occupied the town scattered. Two groups of refugees found themselves headed west. Free State brothers Juan Diego and Jesus Sunday, and me and my kin. The Sundays were rich preppers. They had a small but well-appointed bunker beneath their vacation cabin in the woods they hadn't told anyone about. Wait a minute, they have a bunker under Sunday Brothers' cabin? Maybe I've already been there. The Hawks were just ordinary civilians with nowhere else to go. Once we were friends. I dated Juan Diego before the war, but now with the survival on the line, the brothers turned us away. I feel like I've read this, but our group found a cave set into a nearby hillside. It wasn't much, but we did what we could to patch it up. Add some wood for the floors, scavenge furniture from the ruined houses nearby. It wasn't exactly Free Stater level of quality, but it was good. It was enough to get by. Over the following months, tensions grew. The Sundays were living relatively well from their supplies and farming a little plot of land near their house, while our desperate band was reduced to foraging in the swamps and eating anything they could scrounge up. I definitely have read this, but we resented the Sundays' snobbish attitude. They looked down on us like wild animals. When negotiations over food failed, we started raiding the Sundays' field. The Sundays responded by building a wall. They set out lethal traps. We lost some good people. Then during one late night raid, someone knocked over a lantern and the entire field went up in flames. Nearly everyone died in the ensuing fight. The remnants of our band tried to salvage what we could from the fire. We also tried to break into the Sunday's bunker, to no avail. Out of food and options, I fear we'll starve to death. Yeah, I believe it was during... It was in the old series I was in here. That's why I recognize this place. It used to be a lot more empty and looked a lot different. I find it amazing that I still unlock mods for weapons when I scrap them. Okay, anyways. Here's the throne room. Let's see, I also have my Gatling gun. Oh, what the? Is that a Sentinel? An AT-4? Whatever they're called? Wow, I want one of those. That's like an 80s throwback missile launcher. Hi. Are we just gonna talk?
Well, well, well. I see the Brotherhood has finally sent one of their pawns to retrieve my weapons.
Kill or be killed. Exploit.
Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, I'll allow you to say a few last words. Choose them carefully, kid.
I really shouldn't even bother, but weapons? What weapons? I'm here on half of the retreat.
Oh, shit. You mean you didn't know about the weapons? The crate they came in may have had a Brotherhood of Steel insignia on them. But they're ours now. Don't even think about walking into my place and making demands either. I won't let you take these weapons from us.
How did you even get these weapons?
My gang and I came across a small group of raiders and... oh, I couldn't help but notice these beauties sitting around. Let's just say negotiations didn't go over well. And now we're the owners. Who knows how that group got them from the Brotherhood? And really, who cares?
Isn't walking in and making demands exactly what you're doing with the retreat?
Oh, I'm not making demands. I'm providing a service. They give me their supplies, and I let them keep their lives. Where there's prey, there will always be a predator. If it wasn't me, I'm sure there would be someone else ready to take advantage of them.
Well, I tried. If you have Brotherhood property, you're gonna hand it over right now, along with the villagers' supplies.
Like I said, these weapons don't belong to the Brotherhood anymore. I don't have any of their property. And you can tell those villagers they'll be punished for crying to the Brotherhood of Steel.
I just killed all of your people, and I'll kill you too if I have to.
Well, shit. If there's one thing I value more than my goods, it's my life.
Nothing in this
Here's the key to some of our stash. Make sure you tell your people to stay out of my business from now on.
Stupid villagers.
Should we kill them all anyways? They're blood eagles. These people are... they don't really deserve to live. US weapons cache. I mean, maybe I don't have to. I'm just wondering if they're gonna be upset that I didn't just straight kill them.
Or be killed. Exploit or be exploited.
Needs to get me a drink.
I feel like I should just frag him
In here,
regardless.
Your life is as good as ours.
What?
Want a hand with that?
Jealous of our crew or something?
No. Hold on. There you go. No. Not interested anymore, huh? Well, we'll see how this plays out without killing them all. I'm really tempted to just kill them all anyways. There's only a few of them.
It's kill or be killed.
I'm just sitting here wondering if I should just frag them anyways. It might break the quest or something. Let's just go back for now. So I can give them a weapon from the cache, huh? I'm assuming that the Brotherhood won't like that. But I kind of feel like they could use some heavy weapons.
Have you had a chance to pay Dagger a friendly visit?
I have your supplies and this weapon. Use it to protect your people.
Oh my, this is quite a weapon. I can't wait to try this bad boy out. Thank you so much for your help. I hope the Brotherhood won't mind us having this.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure I'll get yelled at, but I don't really care.
Floor. Good thing
thing our houses have walls.
Anyways, let's go report back. I'm sure they'll be like, you gave away technology. We have to hoard technology. Can't no one else defend themselves. You know how the Brotherhood is. We'll see how different this version of the Brotherhood is. They're more in line with the original ideals of the Brotherhood, obviously, because we're early on in the timeline. Brotherhood hasn't been around but 25 years, or I think maybe technically 26, but I don't remember if she initially mentioned a weapons cache. Didn't she just tell me to go help the villagers?
Keep that armor in good shape.
I have news from our patrol.
They must
Hope
have
those
seen
kids we
something
picked
quite
up are doing
interesting for
okay.
you to come to me
What
about
are their
it.
names again?
Interesting
Started
is not the
with an
word.
M.
Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report.
Okay, I've been sitting here. What?
Go on, Shin.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, it's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible that they are more agreeable than the other raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the Initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat?
I convinced Dagger to give up the supplies and returned them to the retreat.
Excellent work, Initiate. You represented the Brotherhood of Steel admirably.
Do you care to explain how you managed to persuade a den of rabid blood eagles?
Well, I killed them all and threatened
The Initiate has not done
them.
anything to deserve your suspicion, Knight. A resolution without bloodshed is an ideal one. Is there anything else to report?
There's no sense in lying. Dagger also had a crate of Brotherhood weapons. I gave one to the retreat so they could use it to defend themselves.
The Blood Eagles, too. Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. One that the Initiate has exacerbated with their ill-advised handout.
I support the Initiate's decision. The villagers will not use that weapon with ill intent.
One weapon isn't likely to cause a crisis, but the raiders have an entire cache. We can't just leave them as is.
I actually like Paladin Romani. Where did these weapons originate?
We obtained them during our journey to Appalachia. Unexpected circumstances removed them from our possession.
That's all the Initiate needs to know.
Shin, I don't like you.
I am the one answering questions here, Knight.
Knight Shin has a history with raiders?
The Brotherhood saved Shin's hometown from a raider attack. It was then that Knight Connors recruited him into the fold. There have been other incidents since then, but...
This is irrelevant to the mission.
Perhaps you can ask him about it another time.
I'd prefer that you didn't.
Well, I prefer that you don't speak at all, Shin. Understood.
Good work, Initiate. You're dismissed.
Okay. Yeah, I like Paladin Romani. She seems very reasonable. Shin is a douchebag. There's no question about that. Hellstorm missile launcher. Gotta be kidding me.
I'll learn that in time.
Oh boy.
Order?
Look at that. That's awesome. I might be persuaded to actually use a missile launcher with one of these, because that's pretty cool. Okay, anyways. I don't really have any ammo for it at the moment. Okay. Talk to Knight Shin. Really rather not, but...
At Victoria, you're here. Good. To review the current situation, one of our patrols located a cache of dangerous weapons in a raider storeroom. Stolen Brotherhood weapons, no less. Your assignment is to secure the storeroom for the Brotherhood, and the weapons along with it. I'll put together a squad and meet you there. But given the situation, it's imperative you arrive there as soon as possible. Any questions, Initiate?
I'll secure the storeroom.
One last thing. We need to confirm the weapon's source. I find it unlikely the raiders will be willing to talk until after we send them a very clear message. If any of them are still alive after that, we can question them. But priority one is securing the weapons they already have. That will be all. Dismissed.
am wondering which group of raiders you want me going after. Oh, it's not Crater. Okay, well, what the hell is this miscellaneous quest? Is this a side thing? Let's leave that for now. Oh, this place. Okay, I stumbled across this the other day, and I was wondering what the hell the marker was for. Alright, go out to Cobbleton Farm. Oh, let's just go ahead and put away that missile launcher for the moment, and the ammo for it. I'm gonna hope that sometime during the course of this Brotherhood series, we'll get some Brotherhood of Steel paint or something like that for our armor, without spending money on the atomic shop. Okay. In we go. Just out here, kind of the middle of nowhere. This underground structure was originally intended to be someone's budget version of a vault. Its new life as a supply cache for the Brotherhood of Steel is likely to attract unwanted attention. Just reading the info card there. Yeah. Okay. Hello, hello.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Did the Brotherhood send you? I gotta say, you're doing a good job representing them. Dressed up in all that clunky armor. It's wrong of me to judge by appearances, though. Why don't you introduce yourself?
The Brotherhood of Steel is here to claim this property.
That's so. You got a deed to go with that claim? 'Cause, we're not gonna sign it.
This vault and all material goods within are hereby under possession of the Brotherhood of Steel. This requisition will aid us in the preservation of technology and the protection of mankind. Your compliance will ensure your safety.
You know, I'm interested in hearing more about this protection of mankind business. I suppose killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay for the benefit this measly little vault will provide for us as a species. Is that it?
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety. Not that I'd expect a simple-minded brute to understand.
Resorting to name-calling already. I have to say, I'm disappointed. Thought I'd be able to speak to someone civilized from a big-shot organization like yours. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out? Or are your underpants in as tight of a bunch as Mr. Compliance over there?
You won't gain anything from keeping this storeroom. Do you really want to sacrifice lives here?
You do have a point. This place doesn't offer us any strategic leverage over the Brotherhood. If anything, you're gonna waste more resources protecting a place so far away from your home base. So then, it must be the weapons that are important to you. What's so special about these rocket launchers that a top-ranking member would come to collect them himself?
Well, they're rocket launchers.
I don't know how you became aware of our internal hierarchy, but it's irrelevant to the situation. You will leave the weapons in the vault and disperse. Now.
How about you? Do you seriously take orders from this constipated suit of metal?
The weapons are Brotherhood property, and we don't tolerate thievery.
Big words for someone who just barged in and claimed ownership of our storeroom. I suppose you don't have to follow the rules you apply to everyone else. Is that it? Because you have a righteous cause? That's fine. This story only adds fuel to our fire. We're heading back to Crater. This stash isn't worth it.
Not so fast. Tell us where you got those weapons from.
Ooh, sorry. I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know, you can come talk to me in Crater. Don't worry. If it's only one of you, we don't usually kill on sight. Now let us through.
Okay.
We completed the first part of our mission. I can't say I agree with your methods. Talking things through gives the impression of a compromise. The Brotherhood doesn't compromise. We determine what needs to be done, and we do it. You did do the second part right, so I'll leave it at that. Moving forward, we still need to track down the weapon source. That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it out of him, but make sure you get it.
What's gonna happen to this place?
We'll set up some protectrons to guard it, and transfer the weapons back to Fort Atlas. After that, it can be used as an intermediate storehouse for anything our patrols find in the northern part of Appalachia.
Are you okay, Knight? You seem a little angry. I'll find out where the weapons came from.
This is your top priority. The longer we let these weapons spread, the more difficult it will be to track down all of them.
Okay. Just poke around a little bit. Get a look at this place. It is a dump. Anything interesting in here? Yeah. Unessential. Got a letter from Vault Tech informing us they couldn't secure any spots for us in any of the vaults. They called us unessential. Unessential my ass. I helped build those damn vaults. Who the hell do they think is gonna rebuild the world after the bombs hit? They won't miss any of these supplies I borrowed. What are they gonna do? Fire me? So it was a Vault Tech employee that built this place. Okay. Let me look around a little more. Grave site. Okay. Just looking for notes or holotapes. Here we go. One last trip. Since construction on our own vault is ahead of schedule, we decided to head into Grafton for a final supply run. Saw a bear sniffing around when we got back, managed to scare it off with a rifle though. I don't think he'll be coming back anytime soon. Things are starting to get bad out there, but we should be finished in a couple of weeks. We'll be alright. Oh, hi. Alright. And, okay, I guess that's the end. They obviously didn't survive forever in here. Haven't seen any other notes or anything, so... Alright. Let's go. Now, I'm not on hostile terms with the creator, even though I finished, the main Wastelander story with Foundation. They'll still talk to me, they'll still give me dailies and stuff. I haven't actually talked to Meg again since then, because I did not give them any of the gold. But, you know, I can still go to Crater. Just not technically allied with them. Where the hell is Pierce? Is he, like, out behind this place? Kinda looks like it. Man, they really need a... I'm not sure if it's just my settings, like, I've got everything on max as far as I know. But they really need to work on the lighting in this game. Because some of it just looks weird, and it likes to, like that. It pops in and out of existence sometimes. Either that or they need to allow us to put ENBs and texture mods and stuff into this game. Because there's a lot of weirdness that goes on, that has been going on since day one, the graphics. Sometimes the lighting just makes it look really, really ugly. Anyways. Some places look fantastic, but... Okay. Crater War Room. Hopefully I won't have to ultimately, like, you know, piss off the entire raider population. Because I like to keep my options open. I mean, I'm not allied with the raiders, and this character is supposed to be, you know, allied with settlers and stuff like that. But if I don't have to...
believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior. So, you really came? Huh. To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do for you, oh honorable emissary of steel?
Hold on, something weird's going on with my audio. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. My sound settings changed themselves for some reason.
You ready to talk now?
Tell me where the raiders got the weapons.
About that. You and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it back to them. So I prioritized a little bit. Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group of heavily armed tyrants. So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem, you can look somewhere else.
Don't you think you're being stubborn, Pierce? We have a good little Brotherhood peon here at our disposal. We can make use of that.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with people like the Brotherhood. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides, everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick around.
Hey, you. Don't leave yet. I've got something to say.
Yeah, this is real rich preaching coming from a group of fucking raiders.
Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested?
What is it you want?
I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know.
What are you gonna do with that data?
We're not on friendly terms with the Brotherhood. What do you think we're gonna do with it? Don't worry. If the Brotherhood is as powerful as they are confident, then it shouldn't make any difference, right?
I don't really want to give them Brotherhood intel, but I'm not sure how else we're gonna get this info. You know what, I'm just gonna tell them to stuff it. You might as well take this holotape back. I'm not giving you any intel.
Okay, goody two-shoes. If you don't want the information I have, that's up to you. But from what I hear about your boss, he wouldn't be too happy with that, would he? Your funeral.
Okay, I'm leaving. Oh wait, how do you know about our scribes?
How do you know about our war room? About that vault where you ambushed Pierce? We have eyes the same way you do. Remember it.
You're really willing to betray Pierce like this?
This isn't a betrayal. It's just good business sense.
Okay then.
Toodles.
Yeah. Well, consult Scribe Valdez. Yeah, I think we probably should do that first before I give Raiders intel about the Brotherhood. She is kind of right though. They're just Raiders. The Brotherhood will smash them if they need to. But I don't want to piss off the Brotherhood, so we'll see. See if we can walk the fine line here.
Who knows what's strange? Anything you need to know?
I need your help with the situation involving the Raiders.
Raiders, huh? If they're anything like the raiders we've encountered on the expedition route, then my guess is the situation isn't pretty. All right, how can I help?
They have some important information, but are asking for information about us in return.
I think I understand. The funny thing about data is you don't know what's real or not. Not unless you gathered it yourself. To be honest, I was working on encrypting my terminal for this kind of situation. So, if anyone accessed it who wasn't supposed to, they would just get false info and none would be the wiser. I didn't finish, but you can still use the fake data I created. Should be clearly labeled in the files. Just, don't select the wrong one. This is the raiders we're talking about. It'd be bad news if they got an advantage on us. Worse, if the Knight found out it was because of me.
I actually really like your take on this. Great, thank you.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Alright, well let's see if they buy it.
Bound in Brotherhood.
Okay. Observatory Archives? No, this is... Oh, this is not what I want to read. Brotherhood Chapter Scrolls. Wait, which... Okay, load her holotape. Okay, Sheena's holotape. Dummy files. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, there must be new challenges coming on today because... Let's see, what do we got? Oh yeah, dailies. Let me just queue these up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to be able to finish... Oh, I already did. Okay. Well, I've got that to look forward to. Okay, well, we can go return the holotape. I might just make a little bit of a detour here to finish up a few of these daily challenges real fast. At least a couple of them. We'll grab a workshop, do an event real quick. I'll just cut that part, unless it is interesting. Still trying to, you know, get those points to get through the season. I think I'm level 76 or 7 or something like that in the season. So I try to take care of these challenges when they pop up to get that season scoreboard experience. And I try to take care of them immediately so I can get back to doing other things. This is always one of the easier workshops to take real fast. For a while there I was doing a little bit of a circuit when I really needed waste oil, where I'd server hop and I'd claim this, and then if I run out to the lake bed here, there's the Grafton Monster and then a couple Snallygassers that are basically always there. And both of them drop waste items I needed. Okay. And complete an event. Usually there's an easy one somewhere. Enclave ones are usually pretty quick. Distant Thunder is easy. You just wipe out a bunch of Scorched.
Automated flash warning. Mass of Scorched reported in your vicinity. Have forward observer use recon scope for Defiance artillery strike. At Victorium.
Yeah, usually they want... I'm not sure what the recon scope thing is, but I just usually just kill all these guys. Easier. I think it's kind of like the Enclave event where you call in artillery for an orbital strike. Oh, there you are. As far as a challenge for getting legendary enemies, probably one of the most reliable places I've found to go get legendary enemies fast is the White Springs Golf Course Club. There's a lot of ghouls in there, and it likes to spawn legendary ones, and they're not hard to kill. And I think I got them all right. Nope. Come here. There we go. Hey, almost 78. Okay, back to what we were doing. Let's go back. Oh, go back up to Crater.
Hey, you've got the holotape? Good.
Oh,
thanks.
whoops.
The weapons don't have one source.
Just kind of clicked on that for
Some of
no
them
reason.
we looted off a group of unfortunate settlers. We've also traded them among ourselves. Some old friends visited Crater a while back wielding that firepower, claiming they earned it in a fight. They were bragging about it till the day they left. Said they sent some big armored folks running. I can't confirm that the losers were Brotherhood, but that was your logo on the side of those weapons, wasn't it? Doesn't matter to me. Now, I told you what I know. With any luck, we won't talk again.
You mean the settlers of Foundation had them too?
Yep. They may or may not have more, but they've definitely come in contact with them.
The other raiders you got the weapons from, where did they come from?
West. They said they passed through Ohio before coming here. I don't know how much further out they went.
Did your raider friends mention anything else about the fight?
They wouldn't shut up about it, so I learned to tune it out pretty quick. But I do remember them passing around a helmet with a bullet hole through its visor. A trophy from the Fallen.
Okay then. Whoop. Okay, well, let's go report then. Doesn't give us a whole lot of information, other than the fact that Foundation has some of these weapons. Okay.
I see you returned from Crater. Standing by for your report.
Need to have Valdez take another
The raiders got the weapons from two sources, possibly more.
That's not what I was hoping to hear. All right. Tell me about the sources.
A group of raiders traveling from the west said they earned it in a battle.
I see. And are those raiders still at Crater?
It sounded like they were just visiting.
It can't be helped then. We need to focus on Appalachia for the moment.
Did you come into contact with those raiders?
Without more information, it's impossible to say. We fought plenty of raider groups across the entire expedition route.
That's all I have to report about the raider source.
And the other ones.
Some came from the settlers of Foundation.
Foundation 2. This is bad. Worse than I thought. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these rocket launchers. All because of... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my composure. We need to follow up with Foundation as soon as possible.
Is Foundation really a concern?
Peaceful or not, civilians should not have access to that kind of technology. It's too easy for things to go wrong. Take the Great War as an example. That catastrophe is the inspiration for our mission today.
Yeah, but you can just wander out into the wasteland and find Fat Man launchers and missile launchers and all sorts of stuff. Well, I don't know. That's all I have to report about the settler source.
So that's everything. That was a thorough report. The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter. Our next step is to deal with Foundation. Paladin Romani already had plans to establish contact, so she'll want to hear about this. No need to expound everything. I'll follow up later with a more detailed report.
How did the Brotherhood lose possession of these weapons in the first place?
That's classified information, Initiate. Not every operation runs perfectly. All you need to know is that we're fixing it.
You could just say that, you know, you lost a few fights and had to leave stuff behind. The Raiders mentioned a knight's helmet. Did someone important die?
A knight's helmet? It must be. 2 other knights embarked with us from the west coast. Knight Thornberry returned partway through the journey. Knight Connors gave his life in honorable service to the Brotherhood. Show the proper respect when asking about him. To think they held onto his helmet like a trophy. It's unforgivable.
That was all. I'll report to Paladin Romani.
Ad Victoriam.
So long as I don't have to talk to you anymore. Okay. Hold on. Let's see what I get. Scrap it. Depending on what it is. Unless you want to give me something cool. A frag mine. Gee, thanks. Just what I always wanted.
Ah, Initiate. I haven't had the chance to discuss your last assignment with Knight Shin yet. Was there something you needed to report to me directly?
We've discovered that the settlers of Foundation may be in possession of those weapons as well.
Really? Foundation? That's troubling. How well do you know the people of Foundation?
They're close allies of mine.
Excellent. That's great news. I spoke with a few members of their community, looking for ways to work together. We're in need of food and water. They have plenty to spare. However, knowing they may have those weapons accelerates matters. It's critical that we follow up with them right away.
I understand. Please go on.
Your mission is as follows. Meet with Gloria Chance, the supervisor of Foundation Supply Room. Determine whether or not they've seen or acquired such weapons for themselves. And lastly, establish a trade deal with Foundation. Something that will provide us longevity in Appalachia. You're gonna have to make some tough decisions, but I trust that you know Foundation well enough to make the right calls. And allow me to stress, both returning with the weapons and securing a trade deal are equally important objectives, Initiate.
They're good people. I'm positive we can work something out.
I wholeheartedly agree. Remember, you represent the Brotherhood to these people. Do us proud.
Okay, then. Well, off we go. Or optional talk. I don't want Shin's input on this. He's just gonna tell me to go kill them all or threaten them or something like that. Let's go just talk to him. Oh, it's not down in the main area? Really? Oh, there we go. There we go. Took a little bit of searching to find that stairway. Haven't been in here before. Oh.
You must be here about that shipment of Blamco mac and cheese. Great. I was starting to get worried.
I'm here on behalf of Paladin Romani.
Sorry about that. I suppose the power armor should have given that away. You say you're with Paladin Romani? That's fantastic. I didn't think she'd get back to us so quickly. How can I help you, Sire, Your Majesty, Your Steeliness?
Initiate will do, thanks. I'm here to discuss Paladin Romani's trade deal.
Right. About that. Originally, we were hoping to purchase some weapons in exchange for food and supplies, but we may need to work something else out. After all, our last purchase is more than enough firepower for the time being.
You're lying. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Let's not do that. Last purchase? You mean you've recently bought weaponry?
Yep, that's right. Hun,
Can you tell our friend here about those thingies we picked up recently?
Oh, sure thing. We got weapons all right, Initiate. You Brotherhood guys make some high-quality gear. And tell me if this sounds familiar. Tubes of explosive death with your logo on the side?
The Brotherhood doesn't make any weaponry, nor sell them.
Oh. Well, the stuff we got definitely has your logos on it. Some guys from the town watch took them out for testing a little earlier. I'm sure you can catch up with them. They normally practice at a small site they set up near the East Mountain Lookout, a bit north of here.
Oh, that's right. Mike and them took the weapons out for a test drive. If you head over, I'm sure they'd let you take a look. I hope you understand those weapons are our property, though. We spent quite a bit acquiring them. But hurry back. I'm sure we can still find a way to work together, even if we don't need more weapons.
Do they not realize that they didn't buy these from the Brotherhood? Okay, I'll head to the East Mountain Lookout now.
And send the fellas home, would ya? They've been playing with those things long enough.
Either they're lying or they don't realize that the Brotherhood didn't actually sell them these things. Oh, wow. Way out here. Okay. We're by the West Tech facility. That's right in Super Mutant territory. What am I looking at? What's all that? Huh. Okay. Hello there, possum. Oh, they're dead. One of several dead bodies scattered around the area. They appear to be from Foundation. You don't say. What do we got here?
Alright, everyone gather round. Ward wanted us to record some instructions on how to use these things. Where's Mike? Hey, Mike, stop messing around with that terminal and grab one of those rocket launchers.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I wanted to lock the terminal first. Let me put this in my bag really quick.
Give it up, Mike. That could be decades old. Just grab one of them and come here. Wait, Mike, I told you not to pick it up like that.
Oh, God. What have I done?
Ah, some noob had a negligent discharge with a rocket launcher and killed his friends. What is this? Gerald's note. Today I woke up and you were gone. Somehow I know I won't be far behind. These past 4 years have been the happiest of my life. The world's gone crazy down below, but up here our crops are thriving. Your flowers are still blooming. Some days I think I can even forget. I'll see you again soon, my love. Gerald. I think that note's from before Wastelanders. So we have a missing guy from Foundation that accidentally fragged his friends. Find out where Mike went. Let's check the terminal, I guess. Secret, keep out. From Mike. Hey, if you're from Foundation, that means I probably gave you the password to access the secret information on here. Pardon me. If not, whoops, sorry friend. But if you are from Foundation, check out the info this scavenger left. His spelling may leave a lot to be desired, but it seems like he found a perfect hiding place for something valuable. Uh-oh, looks like the guys are getting annoyed I'm taking so long. Gotta go. Secret. Password wrong. Find the terminal password. Oh. A bag with the name Mike on it. Search. Found a password holotape. 12345. Let's go through them in order. Entry 1. Your plan. Got your last message loud and clear. Making plans right now. Report if we get something. Suckers. Good news. We hit that caravan. Never saw it coming. Huge haul. Just like you said. Check back here tomorrow. Get your share. Kerwood Mine. Ah, great. Found the perfect place to hide your share from last score. There is a place near here, Kerwood Mine. It'll take some doing, but I got an idea that'll keep this stuff hidden away for a lifetime. Meet me there, I'll leave you instructions in case you miss me. Okay. Fantastic, Kerwood Mine. I just love mines. Okay, at least it's close. I've been through Kerwood Mine before, but it was a long time ago. I realize this video's probably been going on for a while at this point, but I'm trying to get through this section of the missing weapon mystery of the Brotherhood. Alright, in we go. me just get the Gatling out. Got a lot of 5mm ammo. Ah, mole miners. Is this the mine that's partly flooded? I think it is. Stupid mole rats. Hello there. Take that, thank you. Oh, hi there. Get a little stuck there, Mike.
Hold it right there. Don't come any closer.
Okay, okay, let's just take a deep breath.
No, you don't understand. What I did, oh man. I'm Mike. Mike Tiller. Go to Foundation. Tell him you found me dead. Because I'm never leaving. I'm not going back. You can't make me. They'll never believe me. They'll think I'm a murderer.
I would absolutely love to leave you down here, but you might actually be dead once I get in there, kid. Just relax. I understand what happened. We can talk through this.
There's nothing to say. Just go and leave me.
It's one of these people.
Guard tight, and way behind me is flooded. You can't get in. Just give up and go tell Gloria I'm dead.
I can get in. Just because it's flooded doesn't mean I can't get in there.
Just go and leave me.
I can breathe underwater, kid. Oh. Hold on. Did I see a diving suit in there? I don't actually need it, but cave diving suit. I'll take it because it's unique armor, but I don't need it. It'll probably be more mobile underwater than this power armor, but diving suit. Listen up, I got a fancy diving suit in this here box. You just use it to dive in the water and find those valuables. I put them in the red bags. Look sharp. Okay. If it becomes too problematic to move around with the power armor, we'll switch to the diving suit, but it's also really slow in power armor, but don't really feel like getting out of it because I don't have any other armor. I just have an outfit. I stopped carrying, like, you know, combat armor and stuff because I pretty much am exclusively using power armor in this character now, so it's just unnecessary weight. Okay. I don't have this key, seriously. I've been through here a few times, haven't I? Mine key. Oh, maybe that's the key I had. Must be a new key. Alright. Wait a minute. What is this? Hidden valuable. Did I miss some of these on the way? That's the first of those I've noticed, but that might be kind of unrelated for what I'm doing here. It is kind of cool moving around underwater with armor and stuff, but it's slow. noticed another bag over here. Not sure exactly what the hidden valuables are, but... Aha, there's the other one. It's the other side. Okay. Alright. Walk back. There we go. Hopefully we're close. Oh. Okay. Ta-da! Here we are.
Oh god. You made it! How did you even... Please, don't hurt me.
I'm just here to talk, Mike.
Okay. I can explain. We were just testing these out. You know, Tad picked them up a while back. They seemed really powerful. They were always telling me, be careful, Mike. Don't pick it up that way, Mike. But my finger slipped and I killed them. All. Instantly. But it was an accident. I swear. I never... Oh, God.
Yeah, they never should have let you touch them. That was their fault. I should say this, but Gloria and Tad will understand these weapons are incredibly dangerous. This isn't your fault. Yes, it is, but okay.
I mean, sure, but that doesn't change what I did. How can I face them after No, you're right. They should hear it from me. I'll go back. On one condition. Let me bring the weapons back myself. Gloria and Tad will know what to do. I'm sorry. They're the only ones I trust to take care of these. I have to make sure they get back to them.
We got options. And blow yourself up on the way? Let me bring them back. That's what I'd like to say. I think we should be a little bit, I don't want to piss off Foundation. Like, we're gonna work something out with Foundation regardless. Maybe I'll get lucky and he will blow himself up on the way back. Even though we have options here, I am just gonna say, fine, take him back.
Thank you. I think this is my only option. I'll pack up and meet you at Foundation.
However, I'll be taking that. It's a scrap. Alright, well, we'll see what happens.
I'm sorry I didn't come back right away. I was scared. But that Brotherhood member showed up and...
Well, speak of the devil.
Mike was just telling us about what happened out there. I can't believe it. All those boys, just... It's a lot to take in.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
There's nothing to wrap your head around. You shouldn't have let this dumbass near these fucking rocket launchers. I'm sorry for your loss. Is there any way I can help?
Nah, we're just happy you could get Mike back to us safely.
I think we should try and wrap up business between us now. We're going to need to tell those families about what happened. I know it's hard to think about at a time like this, but settling on a deal and having you on your way is probably for the best. Now then, I understand you'll want to take these weapons back with you, but that won't work for us. They cost us too many caps to just let go. Unfortunately, regardless of where they came from before, they're our property now, and they'll need to stay with us.
It's clear that these weapons are too dangerous. Another accident is inevitable.
Well, that's true, but maybe you're right.
Not maybe. You are right. You need to get these things out of here before anyone else is killed. Only problem is, those weapons put us in the hole, financially speaking. We need to sell off our supplies to recover. And that leaves nothing left to share with the Brotherhood.
There's gotta be another way to do this. What if I were to pay you for what the weapons were worth?
Well, sure, if you covered the loss, we'd be in a much better position to help out the Brotherhood. But those weapons, they weren't cheap.
I don't have enough caps to do this here. Should we just go with this, or... I wish I had enough caps to cover this. Let's try this. I'll pay for the weapons, but Foundation will need to be trained by the Brotherhood from now on.
Well, thank you for taking care of the weapons. They're yours. But training? I suppose our guards are lacking discipline.
You can provide us with surplus food and supplies, and any intel on unusual weaponry like this in the future.
You're not gonna make me do push-ups, are you?
'Cause that would be the end of the world. Okay, we provide food, water, and the latest scoop on weird tech, and the Brotherhood provides us with training to better defend ourselves. Sounds pretty fair to me.
It's a deal. Push-ups included.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for all your help. Please let Paladin Romani know where we stand.
Thanks again, Initiate. Looking forward to doing business with y'all.
Oh, that was a lot of caps. It would have been better if I could have done the 2,500 caps option there. I mean, there's a lot of other ways I could have gone about doing that. Let's hope that they're happy with this outcome. I'm sure Knight fucking Downer will be like, oh, we're not going to train civilians, but I'm willing to bet the other Romani will probably understand. I'm not sure, like, why I framed that proposition to them like the Brotherhood would want to train them. Pretty sure that they're going to be like, well, we don't have the resources to go train a bunch of civilians. That was kind of framed in a weird way, it seems like. I mean, I got the weapons back, and I got them to supply food and water. What's with the training? And why was paying more caps? I don't get it. I will say, if I haven't said it before, I'm really happy how they handled the dialogue in this with the different skill checks, and they give you lots of options. It's not that dumb, Mass Effect decision wheel that we had in Fallout 4. I do appreciate that we have options. There's always a way to do something, There's always optimal, not optimal, and a few different variations in between, which is nice. In most cases, anyways. But regardless of what you choose, you can usually move forward. You don't get stuck on stuff. I do hope they appreciate that I just spent 1,000 of my own caps. I'm not exactly made of caps, I'm always kind of low.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
Welcome back, Initiate. I was just discussing the missile launcher matter with Knight Shin here. I imagine you're here to report on your dealings with Foundation. Well then, don't keep us waiting.
What's going on down here? I've returned with the weapons and a trade deal. Foundation will also report weaponry and accept training from us.
Interesting. So they'd be willing to take our lead when it comes to how they handle defense in the future. This could be mutually beneficial. At the very least, we may be able to rely on them to keep the crater in check.
You're saying something positive, Shin?
We're not here to exacerbate aggressions between the locals, Knight Shin. Initiate, your heart is in the right place, but we need to be careful about creating too much imbalance in the region. I'd be happy to recruit members of Foundation into our ranks if they want to learn to fight, but making the settlement more militant is concerning.
So you'd be okay if they're properly trained, but only if they're flying our colors. That sounds more like a recruitment drive than an effort to help others.
That's enough, Knight. You know it's more complicated than you're boiling it down to. Besides, we have a more pressing issue that the Initiate has uncovered. It's troubling that the weapons have spread to this degree, but there isn't much we can do beyond dealing with situations like this as they arise. But, Initiate, I hope you know you've done well.
Paladin, maybe we should check in with Scribe Valdez. She had mentioned wanting to bring something important to our attention.
That's right. Initiate, please let the scribe know we're ready for her. Night Shin and I have a few things to discuss in the meantime.
Okay. Cool. What did I get? Give me something cool. Handmade rifle receiver. Prime handmade rifle receiver. So we're done with the, oh, I just missed what it said. Okay, that's pretty vague. I think we're done with the weapons thing for the moment, though. You can see what that plan was. Oh, I've got a few random things. Prime automatic assault rifle receiver. Prime handmade rifle receiver. Treasure. Okay, got some random things. Well, now I can make a T-45 torso. What do you know? And now I'm over encumbered. Okay, well, I think that's probably the end of the chapter in regards to the missing weapons conundrum and all that stuff. And I've been recording for a little over 2 hours in total so far, so I think we'll stop this one here. And next time we'll carry on talking to Scribe Valdez and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.